回到山海，一次回去，俯瞰天地万物灵犀，在诸君凭你定比高低。云中快意，雪霜结雨，旋转万丈，宇宙正气，星辰到轨里来去加减去。做事，正好多力，青春做事，狂风飞天自在淋漓，若山顶风雨扑面，万天归途，一生珍惜天真平易，万天为心令人无逆，让人心之所向无传意。纵横变为君，抵达魔影，却自日月颠，多实现为君，一切太平，纲领就成天，流光在我似雷电，银河幻变，冰雪肝胆赴人间，下不相见。用宝剑，立身至尊前。茫茫名利无从遮蔽，世道何其死道何必？在此诸君凭你定比高低。心随心论地差异，一人一剑生死有极，心人到会里来去尽无匹。做戏，闭着心里青春未虚。
Bruh. I'm here. What is up? I had my dinner. I learned that a certain creator I watch for makeup tips uses the exact same concealer I do, so I am freaking pumped. Like, bruh. Like, I don't know why. Does anyone, like, ever, like, get the ooga boogas when you notice, like, either a content creator you really like or a celebrity you really like uses the same product as you do for something? Because I don't know about you, but I just go full on, like, goofy goober mode, and I'm just like, yes! Yes! You use that concealer that I also- and she has the exact same shade as me. Which I just found out. And I'm literally like, bruh, twinsy! exact same shade, bruh. I like it when people use the same things and it makes me feel like we're twinning. We're twinsies and we don't even know it. It's awesome. Well, now I know it, but you know, it's really awesome. Anyway, so let us go straight into this caca. Alright, so I heard there's a new PF out. Now, I'll be honest, I'm hearing a lot of people say it's easy. However, they're doing it with the Herta, and I don't know if we consider that... I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, people say things are easy and then they have the Herta, and I'm like, okay. What about for people who don't have her? So we're gonna see. So far, the only people who say it's easy are the freaking Herta havers, so we'll see. The only way to truly tell if it's easy is if you don't need the Herta for it. Because so far, everything seems to be weirdly tailor-made for her. Also, why is this shit so loud? Let me, like, lower this. Lower. There we are. Oh, well, you have freaking E2 Firefly. Get out of here, Charles. You can't say anything's easy. But we're gonna see. We're gonna genuinely see. You did it without the Herta? All I've been seeing is people say it with the Herta. We'll see. We shall see. I'm very interested. Hopefully, I'm gonna be honest, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Because, I kind of want to try Golden Gears again. And actually I want to actually get to Helldivers today. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't take too long. Because I would really like to play Helldivers today. I haven't played in a hot minute. Hopefully the Predator strain is still there. Last time, it was only there for like, what? 24 hours to like a weekend? Maybe. How you doing, Senpai A? When I call you Virginia, you better VIP me? No. You're already VIP. Wait a minute. Hey! What are you trying to do? I just realized. God, don't make fun of me. Hey, Ophi. Hope you're doing good. Epic, I'm doing good. A, doing pretty good. Can't complain. So yeah, over the weekend, yes, you can blame Docs. We're playing a ton of Repo. It's just really fun. It's a game we currently vibe to right now, which is really good. It has the comedy. It has the funness to it. I don't know why. I think Repo's way much more better than Lethal Company. Probably because there's like no time limit. No time limit and the little like flapping head characters, like, you know, like the flapping trash cans. That's also really good as well. That's probably what lends itself to, in my opinion, make it better. Because it is literally Lethal Company, let's just be honest. But, you know. I don't know, there's something about Lethal Company I couldn't vibe to. It took itself too serious. No, I think there is a lore in Repo. I'm just too stupid to notice it. I'd love to know the lore about it once, you know, more videos come out. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I've been playing a ton of Repo, like, almost non-stop. Had terrible RG with 224 runs for planars. I got like 1 to 2 usual things. And that's about it. The double planars never bear well for me, but I'm not in the minority, so I mean, can't really complain when that's like the norm. Funny fact about FF Team for PF is actually better to use Fugue's buff on Lingsha if there's no fire weakness. Oh, that is interesting, actually. It's funny, it's funny. Well, there you go. If you have it, there you go. I do not, so I don't know. Minority of what? Gotta be specific. No, I game, I know. Yeah, what are you talking about? Now, let me talk about some things I've heard recently. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. That got so out of pocket. I don't mind it. It's just it felt like a weird segue that like no one was prepared for, especially me. So Genshin people are mad again. Hey Blitz, and they're mad because that one girl who's supposed to be a luchador, trust, don't question it, is because they're voiced by the same voice actor and as the character that they're supposedly copying. It's the exact same pose, but that's it. And people are mad, and they're both voiced by the same voice actor, which I think it's funny. I'll say day texting, hey, let's stop. It's like, who cares? I'm gonna be honest, I don't care if they have the same pose. What, can people not pose? Are people not allowed to pose? It's not iconic like the John Cena you can't see me pose, or what's another pose that's iconic, like the Superman pose, or like there's a lot more iconic poses than the basic, you know, anime girl pose that she's doing. So I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna be honest, at this point, Genshin people are the same as Overwatch people, just punishing themselves. Just punishing themselves and then getting mad that they're punishing themselves and staying and continuing the cycle like over and over. Literally, it's like playing Overwatch in like current day. Like, what's the point? Oh my god, you know what? It reminds me. You know what I heard? I heard Marvel Rivals is thinking about doing PvE. So you know what that means? Oh my god, if Marvel Rivals ever comes out with a PvE, that's like... I mean, Marvel Rivals' existence is a spit in the face to Overwatch in general, but that's like flossing on the grave of Overwatch at this point. Like, bruh. Like, it's like, at this point, it's like teabagging a dead person already after they're already in respawn. Like, why? Why are you emoting on Overwatch? Stop. It's already dead. What are you doing? Like, bruh. So if I really hope they do, just for the sheer memes of it all. They come up with PvE, like, at this point, Overwatch is already a joke, but it's gonna be an insult. It's like me going onto your porch, crapping, making, I don't know, just setting it on fire in front of you, ringing your doorbell while your door's open and you're looking at me. We're like locking eyes at this point. And I walk away, but like backwards without breaking eye contact. Like, at this point, it's just insulting. Like, bro, like we already know that like Overwatch, they have numbers, but at this point, they're like Destiny numbers. At this point, people are like sunk cost fallacy, or they don't know better. I'm gonna be honest though, I really wish Blizzard kept showing their player numbers, because we know through Steam, and that's all we really have, and that's not the best way to tell if they're doing good. But it's like, they only show their player numbers when stuff's good. I remember back in the heyday of Overwatch, they were like touting their numbers left and right, and they did the same thing with WoW. The exact same thing with WoW. Oh, things are going good? Let's show our numbers. Now things are suddenly not going good. We don't show our numbers no more. We do not. Did you ever add me as a friend? I feel like I couldn't find a rhyme for... I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't recall. Does your name match on here? Because I don't know. I don't remember. I generally have fun playing Overwatch. Cool! But a lot more people, I'm assuming, are having much more fun in Rivals. See, now that's the problem. You expect me to know if you're on my friends list, shit don't match. Because I'm looking for a simple Dax, not a Daxmas. I'll check. You're really making me look through this, aren't you? You know, just send it to me again. If I don't see it, that means I probably have you on here. Like, Jesus Christ, making me go through all that stuff. That is not fun. That is not fun. You think that's fun? You think that's fun? Have me go through my friends list? Just go, whoop. Nope, nope, no. Do you know the crowd ticker? What the frick kind of name is that? Oh, wait, I know that guy. Oh, yeah. He's the guy that, like, he's pretty much, like, he's, like, the instigator of all that Genshin drama. I know all about that. I've seen, like, the breakdown videos. It is... Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. You've been around long enough, Tax, safe to say. Wait, what? He did what, Buster? Is that true? Wait, is there an update to that? Everything I see, something playing Rivals, but they say they love it. Wait, what? Everything I see, something playing Rivals, they say they love it. They're bleeding tears. That's just team game. That's team shooters in general, though. Like, remember, Overwatch has team shooter issues, which is fine. But they also have game problems, and dev problems, and company problems. They have a lot more problems that add to the game, problems. You know what? Sure, I need to do my weekly. I don't think I have a mod on. He got into an argument. Put it in the Discord. In the general, and I'll click on it because it won't let you do it in the chat. He got into an argument with Brax. Oh yeah, Brax. That's who it was. I thought it was Tectone. People realized he was. Oh, Discord, get out of the way. Full of crap, and he usually proceeded to lie about him. I only do that just to meme. But I never meme it. But that's offline memes, not like online memes. Alright, let me... Did I not increase... Oh. Oh, well. We'll do whatchamacallit. No, just put it in the general chat. I'm looking at it right now, waiting. Alright, so, have this set up in the meantime. Ever since then, he's been known as Ratsu and basically got nuked off the internet. Good. 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 Just like him and that other moron, Gunpei. Good. Be a corn star. Do it. Huh? Why is she auto-built? What in the heck is going on here? How do I... What's going on? What's going on with my Topaz? Why is she... Is it because we had to, like, move stuff around? Realized we didn't even need it? Oh, it's because her weapon. Right. Still on march. Alright, cool, cool, cool. She just didn't have her weapon. Oops. That's his way. Ha! Good. Look up Gunpei. We already went over that all last week. I'm not in the mood to go over that. That's literally brain AIDS. And I'm not in the mood to get brain AIDS again. I just washed it off. I don't want it back again. I'd rather not. Oh god, there is not too long, didn't read. Okay, so the short of it this time, because there's 2 different times, is that because she's stupid in both. She's the kind of person that is a big hypocrite, but is a loud hypocrite. Does that make sense? So, so she says, oh, if you, she was doing the girlfriend experience thing for VTubers, and, she says you're not allowed to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend because it's like cheating on chat. She was pretending to date chat, essentially. But it turns out she had a boyfriend the entire time. And then she makes fun of people who do not safe for work content while she was actually doing not safe for work content. So she was making fun of people who did the fake girlfriend experience while dating, while doing that. She was doing lewd content while doing it. Just a giant moron. She's a moron, and an annoying moron, and a cringe moron. If you want to learn more, look it up, because we had enough of that last week. Texan remembers. Poor Texan. He's the biggest regret I have in all this. Yep, pretty much. She said she didn't. He said she did. Of course she said she didn't! Of course! Pull the O.J. Simpson. Deny, deny, deny. But then write a book about if you did do it. Oh, if I did this. And then let's just do a big old tee-hee about it. Anyway. That's just... Anyway. Anyway. Let's bring up the video while we do our weeklies and learn about this moron. Where is it? Oh, not that one. That's my playlist for when I BRB. No, not that. Where is it? Genuinely, where would it go? Did I lose it? Where'd it go? Oh, now it wants to be here. Okay, cool. Cool. I couldn't find it. Forgive me. Hey, it's a good song, okay? Don't make fun of him. He's a good boy. Still like him. Even though the game doesn't like him. Alright. Alright.
Warning, warning, the Rat King has awoken from his sleep. Warning, warning, exit the premises immediately. Oh boy, here we go again. It's time for phase 5, guys. Or phase 4.
Stop aiming
At this point,
Genshin!
I don't even know. Y'all all remember the peak of
He's a
Genshin
sweet
Impact, right?
boy.
Back when it first came out, you had YouTubers like Mtashed, Mogla, Enviosity, and of course, the #1 bastard of the past 5 years, Asian Guy Streams. Now, recently, everything has been pretty peaceful. The worst that we'd had ever since the devil went off the face of the earth is Saint Tontas 1v9ing the entire gacha community, which even that wasn't that big of a deal. But recently, and by recently I mean a few days ago, Asian Guy Streams decides to go live again, which in this live, he was generally just chilling and talking to chat with no shed of regret or accountability for anything he's done in the past.
do wonder.
Now, this is not going to be the longest video, and I'm not going to go into every little thing. But since the Rat King is back, I wanted to remind everyone why this guy was even shunned off the internet. Going from phase 1 through phase 3, there's a lot that happened. Starting off with... Now, phase 1 started off in a very interesting manner. It was very abrupt, in fact. Right before phase 1 started, there was drama going around about
hey, Stariel and Stariel!
and her god-awful singing. Now, what happened with this is Genshin was very much so pushing the Yunjin singing thing on their social medias, and Tectone out of everyone pointed out that her singing will start sounding like a fucking fire truck, which a lot of people didn't like. Now, right after this controversy...
I like her singing, but there's genuinely times where she just straight up startles me. Like, literally, I'll be quiet, and then all of a sudden, she starts doing the singing, and I think it's beautiful, but, like, you start singing at that pitch, at that volume, out of nowhere when there was silence before, my tism will activate, and I'm gonna start, my limbs will start flailing. I'll feel like I'm in danger because there's a noise that happened and I didn't expect it. Yes, we call that tism. I don't have it, but God Jesus, if I tested it, I'd probably get it. Oh, you know, I get it. It is definitely what we call a taste. It's whether you get it, it's whether you like it or you don't. It's okay. You don't have to like it, but it's not racist to say you don't enjoy something. Just because it comes from a culture not a part of your own. But obviously, I don't need to tell you guys that. You know that. You guys don't have soft spots the size of Australia. I don't like it, but the only because it just doesn't sound good. That's fine. You can completely. Some people just don't. They don't even like classic opera, which is fine. Because people don't like the sound of a lady going oh, like stuff like that. People don't want to hear that. They want to hear, people talking or singing normal, not going in the operatic route, I get it. So, I mean, I get where Tectone's coming from, though.
Asian guy
people were stupid on him
to make multiple subtweets on his alt account. If you don't know what subtweeting is, it's pretty much when you make a post that's targeted at someone without directly calling them out. Now, these tweets read, and I quote, "There is a lot of creators that come across as genuinely nice people on stream/video, but are actually like parasites behind the scenes. If you don't bend to their will, they'll make a big deal out of it publicly, or drag your name through the mud behind your back to other creators. There are many creators in the Genshin circle and wider connected circles I'd like to befriend or get to know better, but they're already in so deep with many people who are awful people off stream.
I know, right?
Projection. If they're just naive or also awful behind the scenes. I feel very bad when I can see someone is trying to make an effort, but I cannot get a clear judgment of their character, so I just keep them at arm's length to avoid risk of getting mixed in with people who have ill intentions or are
I don't need a
just
Twitter when
horrible to
everyone
talk
else
to
has a Twitter
behind
for
the
me.
scenes. Now, these tweets obviously are very snaky. A tweet like this from a creator of his size held a lot of value. He was one of the biggest creators in the space at the time, if not the biggest, and he's just called out people indirectly on his alt account. After this, Goose Egg had made a video called "These Type of People Are Ruining Genshin Impact."
I'm looking to the side here because I'm looking at the YouTube
used
video.
to be at the time Tectone's roommate, and Goose wasn't too happy with what Atsu had said here.
One for
He
main
pretty much
purpose
talked
and
about
one
how
for
Atsu's
alternate account
subtweets were
purposes.
absolutely unnecessary. In fact, he even replied to Atsu's tweet saying, saying, like who? Which is because he felt that Atsu's tweets were targeting him and Teki. Now, I do recommend you watch the video yourself to get full context, but this video didn't receive a very positive reception. In fact, if you look at the comment section, you'll see a fair bit of people saying, why was this even a video? Since Goose came off a bit all over the place due to, I'm guessing, being pretty emotional. Now, a little bit after this video, Atsu decided to go live and react to it. Now, right now, I want to give a huge shout out to Muujin, since most of the info and footage I got from my video came from his. So please check out his video. But here's a few things that Atsu had said about the Goose video.
Goose is just your little fucking minion. He's your yes man. Nobody gives a shit about Goose. He's just a
Why are we coming in with the causes? Why is he bringing in the fire? The frick, man. I'm gonna be honest. You know, as often as I have like my own strong opinions about like, you know, fictional stuff, video games, whatever, I don't usually bring the heat like that unless I really feel compassion about it. Like Overwatch. It's a suck-ass game. It's bad. It's literal crap. But anyone will play anything. There'll always be a fan of someone and something anywhere. And if you have fun with it, that's great. So people like to play with Dookie all the time on the street. We call them crazy people. So it's okay to like something, but you understand what you're dealing with. It's caca. It's caca. It's gross. It's gross. No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying there's a market for everything. So I'm just using Overwatch as an extreme example, but you know, people, what's a game that's not pop? Oh, Destiny. There you go. We all know Destiny's caca, but they still have their audience. Because why would you play Destiny if you have Warhammer, the much superior product? What's another one? What's a... Oh my god, it's just like another jab at Blizzard. I'm trying to like avoid the obvious, like... You know, we already picked on Blizzard enough. Who else? What's another thing that's not popular that people... It's not getting any new blood. Nah, Call of Duty has reached to that point where it'll always have people coming in. I want to say it, but... Oh, Genshin. There you go, there's another one. Genshin is another example. Especially with a lot of the newer gachas coming out, and the ones already existing. Like Wuthering Waves, Infinity Nikki, and so forth. It's like, at this point, you're choosing mediocrity, and it's okay if you enjoy the mediocre thing, but acknowledge that it's not good. Like, what's another one? Oh yeah, for Trucking Sim, for example. I love American Trucking Sim. It's still good, but it's not as popular as the Euro trucking. I don't know what the appeal is. I'm gonna be honest. It's just literally Europe, and I don't know why people don't like the American one. As much as they love the European one, but you know, because like they're like when you compare the player bases between Trucking Sim and Euro, it's like literal night and day. When I did the Christmas event, it showed like the people in the respective games like doing like worldwide challenges, and the Euro people already had it beat. And meanwhile, people are still doing. They're barely keeping up an American Trucking Sim. And it's like, yes. Like, people like it. It's a good game. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, it's clear. It's very clear one is more popular than the other. And this is not a matter of it being bad. It's just, you know, lesser. But you get the idea. So there you go. Anyway, continuing on with this caca brain.
discount version of you. It's so ironic because Goose's whole career is just built off leeching off Tectone. And he's just there nodding. And it's like, are you not embarrassed for yourself? Are you just not embarrassed? How are you insulting someone else's numbers?
Yeah, pretty much.
When yours is born from leeching off this guy.
Yeah. This was said by the #1 Genshin creator at the time. Now, a little bit after this, Teki went live to expose every single message between him and Atsu. And then after that, Atsu posts a video called Goose Egg and Tectone Drama.
Sure did,
and on the exact same day after that, Teki released a video called No More Drama, This Is the End. To sum up all of this in a very quick fashion, Atsu said in his video that he tried to resolve things privately with Teki in the end.
Privately.
He also said that
I love
Teki
it.
was
I love it when they try to resolve things privately but start the beef very publicly. It's like, nah, you finish it where it began. If you start it in public, you're gonna end it in public. There is no running away. No.
shit talking other creators in DMs and
That's
in voice
weakness.
call, which he couldn't prove because it's obviously in voice call. Therefore, Tectone, like I said earlier, pretty much was forced to show all of his DMs, with Atsu having pretty much only two choices. Either A, he doesn't show proof, or B, he shows proof, but exposes some very deep and personal convos that he has had with Atsu that not a soul on this universe would willingly want to put out on the internet. And Tectone chose B. Now, this whole debacle with the leaked DMs bullshit is very confusing, and Mugen does go into utmost details on what happened. So if you want full context yet again, go check out Mugen's video. Now, obviously, the problem with this whole situation was that it went from a mediocre drama to a real genuine problem. Now, after all of this, Goose Egg was going on a downward spiral, both content-wise and mental-wise. Now, the reason Goose Egg went on a downward spiral is because both his views were down, and mainly because Atsu had dehumanized him, pretty much labeling him as the budget Tectone. And Goose also started blaming himself for everything that was happening to Teki, since Teki was losing friends because of all of what was happening, locking himself up in his room for days on end, and at some point he even accidentally leaked their house address, which is arguably the worst thing that can happen to a big content creator, especially someone that was as hated as Tectone. Now, after this happened, Teki wanted Goose to help pay for home security, since, well, obviously he was the one that leaked the address. But Goose couldn't afford to help pay, since he was barely making any money on YouTube, which then resulted in their friendship ending and Goose moving out. Now, these events happening back to back also put a toll on Teki's mental health. From what I can recall, he said that at the time he was suicidal and almost committed it, and the only reason he didn't commit suicide was because of his cat Eggy. With that, his ex-wife was also getting a bunch of harassment from these events, which also made their marriage kind of shaky. In fact, a little while after this happened, they got divorced, and Teki had moved to the US to join OTK, and slowly started to leave the Genshin community. Now, Phase 2 started off with,
I prefer dogs more, but
Genshin
cats are pretty
Impact,
cool too.
specifically the third Lantern Ride, aka Patch 4.4. Now, this started off with Ziox posting a funny haha, tweeting a tweet saying, "The duality of men." Yeah, this started Phase 2. This. Out of all of the things, it's this. Now, since the Genshin retards are, well, retards, they went on to go hate brigade.
I love it when they use that word. That's a good word. I like that word. Not as much as the F slur, but it's a pretty good dang word.
Both the overly positive and negative sides, going to Tectone harassing him, saying it's his fault that there's negativity towards the game, and the haters going over to the overly positive side, saying that they're, well, overly positive. Now, Tectone had said that people that are overly positive are the problem, and part of the reason why Genshin was getting worse. This prompted Fobmaster to make a tweet about Tectone, pretty much saying that Tectone is inconsiderate for making statements like that. Now, at this time, Fob was more involved with Atsu's group of friends, like Dish and Tuano and all of them. But Fob's tweet at the time prompted Atsu to make his own tweet, long tweet, saying Genshin community's experience with Tectone, and then added a whole Twitter thread to it. Now, I'm not gonna read all of it. In fact, if you want to read it, I'll put it up on screen right now, because I don't want to make this video too long. But these tweets pretty much sparked up their past drama again. Now, Phase 2 wouldn't be as big as it is if I didn't give you this one last paragraph from that long-ass tweet, which states, and I fucking quote. P.S. If you're reading this tech tone and your source for some of these claims you are making happens to be a guide maker that bears a personal grudge against me, please beware. You are likely being manipulated. Maybe it's not who I think it is, but I'm certain you know who I'm referring to. So stay vigilant. My Discord DMs are still open if you ever wish for a private discussion. Yup. Atsu here is pretty much saying that Tectone is getting manipulated by a guide maker. A fucking guide maker. And who do you think this guide maker was? That's right, it's Braxophone. It was fucking Braxophone, baby. Anyway, Brax made a tweet that had a Google Doc linked and also tagging Atsu in the tweet saying, please tell me what I did or move
Write it
on.
if it's that
now,
funny.
To give a very quick TLDR to this
I'm not
Google
pausing
Doc,
just to
it says,
wait for
and
you
I
to write.
quote, Atsu hates me. I don't know why. Atsu spreads
Just
hate
write it.
of me to other creators and industry professionals. I don't know why. Atsu uses people to climb the social ladder while calling everyone who's not in his circle ladder climbers. Atsu is coming after me and my friends in the open now, and I'm tired of it. I just wanted to be left alone and not have my career tempered with. Now, there's a lot more to this, and the doc has since been deleted. So yet again, if you want the utmost details, go watch Mujin's video. Now, Brax pretty much is saying that Atsu was actually the
We've seen that on
manipulator
stream,
here.
by the way.
Brax had also been left out of group photos being edited out. He had also accidentally
That's
leaked
sad.
one of the VTubers' faces in the photo.
And
Not knowing
annoying
so, since when Brax questioned who they
hypocritism.
were, the VTuber had said that they're a nobody. Now, these two photos are very important to Phase 2, so keep these in mind. After this doc came out, Dish had apologized to Brax publicly about all of this, which had cemented a baseline on who's more right in this situation. And let me tell you, it definitely wasn't Atsu who was winning here. Now, Atsu had then made a long tweet that has since been deleted saying that he's glad that Brax has made this public. So now he can also talk about it. Also stating that Brax has been obsessed with him for years. Atsu had said that he thought that Brax was a creep and was obsessed with climbing the creator space ladder, therefore not wanting to be friends with Brax. Also saying that Brax trying to warn them about a potential creep in the Genshin VA space, saying that Brax talking about that also rubbed them off wrong. Atsu has also stated verbatim that he does not want to hang around Brax, excluding him from events and such on his behalf. And there's also a situation where Brax called out a story about a potential creepy content creator who, and I quote, someone who got in trouble at a party with a bunch of girls, which obviously sounds bad. And Atsu saying that it's the victim's place to talk about it and not Brax.
What I'm understanding is that they're all morons. Is that what I'm understanding? Because so far, everyone seems to be the bad guy here. Like, there is no happy and there is no clear good versus evil. They all suck. It's just a matter of which one sucks more. You know what I mean? It's like, would you rather get poisoned? Or would you rather get stabbed over and over right now? I mean, they both suck. Like, there is no winning in that exchange. It's just, you know, so far they're just all terrible. Simply terrible.
Now, this drama has gone from, well, drama to borderline crimes. There's potential crimes involved with this being both the potential VA creep and the party story. In this very long thread, Atsu had doubled down on Brax being the quote-unquote techie manipulator. To each their own, I guess. Atsu after this went live for a few hours covering the doc, which he really didn't say much. In fact, all he did was make it worse for himself. Pretty much getting memed on for thinking this and this are the same photo. Remember when I said these were important? Yeah, they really were important.
That doesn't explain why
Of
you
course.
edited Brax out of the
Never.
photo. I didn't edit Brax out of the photo. It's a different photo. It's a different photo. You did edit him out. What do you mean? Can you guys show me? It's the same photo with him cropped out. Which one? With her VTuber model. And as you can see, I've even edited Saki out. It's not just Brax, by the way. I edited Saki and Brax out of this photo because I didn't edit Brax
Still got
out
a
of
lot
the
of time
photo.
on
It's a
this, so
different
I'll just do
photo.
golden gears and try my best.
It's a different photo. Apologies, it's not a different photo. It's the same
I don't think I'll do
photo.
good. It's
My
just, you know.
bad.
Doing something like this has put anything he said before in risk, since one big slip-up leaves people questioning if anything else he said is even true. Now, Michael Tash decided to get into call with Atsu and talk to him to get his perspective on the story.
It's like, I think I talked to you about maybe the content creator server, and you reached out to Hoyoverse and you tried to patch it up. And I ended up talking with Sun Milk at TwitchCon and stuff, and I said, like, you know, I'd love to just make content on the game. not be blacklisted. Like, I've tried to patch it up, and like,
So
I've
why
had
does
conversations
Atsu
with
have
them.
the ability to patch up those relationships?
All the DM says is, I tried to patch up your relationship with Hoyoverse. I have the Discord logs, kind of thing. And
So
I've already
why does he
discussed
have that ability?
And
The guy who has the ability to patch things up also has the ability to ruin
like,
things.
Ooh.
It's fine, but did you go to bat for any these other people? Or like, I don't know. It's hard to. If you can go to bat for me, if you can go to bat, you can also go to bat against someone.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
True. True. And he doesn't deny.
So, your implication here is that
There it is.
I am batting against people in Hoyoverse's ears, and that I am controlling Verse works with.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if you have the ability to do the opposite, then like that's a lot, seems to be a lot of power, and that's where these allegations are coming.
True.
And
I kind of don't understand what's going on right now.
That is actually.
Now, Atsu here admitted that he patched the relationship between Hoyoverse
Spark
and
notes.
Mtashed, or at least that he could. And Mtashed argued, if you can patch a relationship, doesn't that mean you can screw it over too? Now, this put Atsu in an even worse spot, since now everyone could use that argument, with Brack's argument saying that he's been blacklisted from Hoyo events because of Atsu. Now, Asmongold also
How's it
got
going,
into VC with
VOA?
Atsu, talking about how much control he has in Hoyoverse.
Sure. Yeah, of course, right? I'm not saying that you had complete control, but you did have a degree of control because you provided them a list of people, and then they made decisions off of the people on the list. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so you did provide a list to Hoyoverse, and then Hoyoverse did sponsor people or not sponsor
Happy
people.
birthday!
But Hoyoverse made their own
Hey! Hopefully you're spending your birthday well. Hopefully you got what you wanted. You got something sweet like a cake. Oh, that's fantastic. Seriously, nothing but good things today. Nothing but good things. Alright, learn about this guy.
decision off of that, but that decision was informed by your initial list. Is that correct? Partially,
correct,
at least.
that's
Okay.
correct.
So you did control it to a degree.
I would say yes, I did control that to a degree in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, Atsu just doubled down on having somewhat of control in what Hoyoverse does with CCs. Now, the mint picker himself also wanted to chime in and give his piece on the situation, targeting Tectone specifically. Now, yet again, I'm not gonna read all of this. I'll put it on screen right now so you can look through it and read through it yourself. He pretty much said, though, that Techie made everything a competition. He also said that it was Techie's fault that his chat was telling him that he didn't get hit busty woman Rosaria in Genshin, and that his fucking PTSD kicked in because of that. Like, this shit is just insane, bro. Now, the worst part of this thread was this right here. Unfortunately, I had to isolate myself and block out anything involving him
This slime
due to
makes
the
me
constant
mad.
stress. Because of this, I ended up missing some pretty big news and disturbing clips involving him, which I just found out about a couple of days
agree.
ago.
I love Dandy TM.
Inexcusable behavior. With a 4-minute 30 clip of Tectone and his ex-wife arguing. Now, I am not going to show you this clip. It honestly makes me feel uncomfortable to watch, but the slime is pretty much weaponizing this clip against Tectone. This is absolutely disgusting. Bringing in someone's marriage is one of the most awful things you could do. Not just marriage, just any personal life, anything personal. Bringing anything personal into a situation like this is the worst thing you could do. Now, because of this tweet, all of the attention shifted from Atsu and Brax to the mint picker and Tectone. And since that day to current day, this guy has been memed as the mint picker, and this clip of his has been cemented into the gacha space history.
I should be the only motherfucker getting praise in the Genshin community because I don't spend money on Genshin Impact. If you want a
What the
Now, that one clip of Techie and his ex-wife sparked a new conversation by the ex herself, Frame, accusing Techie of having previously
rolls
cheated
are
on her.
really
Now, I don't
cucking
like to
me.
talk about stuff like this, so yet again, Mujin's video, he explains it pretty well. All I
These
can say
frickin-
is it didn't
I'm
happen.
having really
In
bad
fact,
luck.
Frame was the one
same
cheating.
thing
Yet
has
again,
been
check
selected
out
like a
Mujin's
million
video 'cause
jillion
he
times.
talks about it in detail. Now, outside of the whole marriage thing, 10 days after all of that, Atsu put out his own tweet with a Google Doc attached to it, which this Google Doc barely contained anything of importance to anything that had happened outside of him saying that him and Goose had finally talked after 2 years, which this happened after Goose reached out to Techie while he was live.
I just got a DM from Goose.
Uh-oh.
I haven't heard from him in over 2 years.
with Atsu and Goose pretty much quote-unquote solving things privately. Now, that was quite literally one of the only important things that was written down in this Google Doc. Like, even Techie's part only had one page saying, oh, Tectone is Tectone, and Brax's part saying that they've talked privately and hashed it out, additionally also figuring out that there's other people gossiping about the both of them. Now, surprisingly, it doesn't stop there, since Atsu then tweeted saying, you are welcome to shit on me, but don't bring my wife into this, with Techie replying saying, tell that to Envy, with then Atsu replying with, Freem is not your wife anymore. Stop trying to scapegoat her. She made it clear you guys aren't on good terms. You can label it a low blow from Envy so that you can try and drown this clip out, but more people should be seeing that clip, especially during a discussion revolving around your true character. It is extremely telling. To speak to your loved one like that in any context is unforgivable. And the fact you want to make abuse from your community towards my wife about Envy? Go fuck yourself, man. Now, people were really fucking fed up with this whole drama since, well, it was going nowhere. All of this pretty much faded into obscurity. The conclusion of phase 2 was that Techie stood on top this time and Atsu lost. And that's what people thought would be the end.
Let's go.
Yup, phase 3. A few months after phase 2 had concluded, Atsu came out with this tweet. I have a few more sponsored streams / videos to do, but I've decided I'm going to be quitting content creation, or at least taking an extended break. I'll talk about why I'm quitting and the struggles I've been dealing with over the past 3 months after my sponsors are done. I know I have been really inconsistent the past few months with uploads and streams, so I apologize for that. It's been a really difficult time for me, so I hope to make the last few ones as fun as possible. It seems like phase 2 had a big impact on his mental. In fact, then he posted this. I'm quitting. I lost absolutely everything. My marriage, my career, my livelihood, my will to live. Keeping these secrets to protect others has felt so lonely. I don't want to live like this anymore. This document is for my closure. I want to move on. Yep. But the sound of this, you can already tell it's guilt trippy. The comments to this prove it. To bring into perspective how big this bombshell was, this Google Doc, fucking Dexerdo made an article about it. Yeah, that's how big this shit got. Now, this Google Doc was 34 pages long. The first page is very important. I will put it up on screen right now, but he pretty much talks about how after phase 2, he has attempted to take his life twice, failing at doing so, which then a short time after, attempting and failing another time after discovering his wife of 10 years had had an affair, and that he was pretty much at the lowest he's ever been. Now, obviously, this is fucked up. I'm not gonna sit here and make fun of someone who's gone through something genuinely terrible. What I will call out is the fact that he made this the whole first page of the doc. This led a lot of people to believe that this was a fucking suicide. This whole page felt like it was there to gain pity off of the internet. Now, Techie tweeted out that he was gonna react to the doc live, which people didn't reply to with that positive of a reception, pretty much saying that he's punching down on someone who's already on the ground. But then there's a quote retweets like this, saying, I read the whole Atsu doc, and honestly, it just feels weird. The very first page heavily appealing to your audience's emotions with the divorce and talks of suicidal thoughts right before going into 33 pages. Name dropping so many creator reeks of manipulation 101. Soften them up with a trauma dump so that they blindly trust whatever you say next. Trust me, I've dealt with people like that. Yeah, no, this shit is crazy. Jesus Christ. Now, even though a bunch of the community didn't want Techie to react, Atsu pretty much invited him and everyone else to react, mentioning them multiple times throughout the doc. Now, this doc, as I said, is 34 whole ass fucking pages. So if you want a genuine good summary, yet again, please go watch Mugen's video. Because if I did cover this whole fucking document, I'd be here for more than an hour. And I've already been here for long enough.
Heck yeah, Kev, it's new drama
would
too.
Be that Atsu over here pretty much threw a grenade. He threw a grenade at everyone, vowing that if he's gonna go down, then everyone will go down with him.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my, it's okay. People don't like it and that's fair. That's very fair. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. What's worse is my golden gear shit. I'm gonna be honest. I have a stronger reaction to that than whatever's going on there. You know, everyone sucks. That's what I learned. Everyone sucks. That's it.
Targeting people like Tuano and Dish, who were his own friends, and targeting people like Zyox, saying that he's got skeletons in his closet. The whole doc is him seeking pity for himself and trying to bring down anyone he can. Now, this didn't really go well. In fact, almost everyone was against him except his audience. With the whole situation ending with this tweet. Alright, it's time to log off. I've said my piece and it's time to move on to healthier environments. Bridges have been burned and it is what it is. I am deeply saddened and indeed in an emotional state. I'm sorry it dragged on for so long. This is where we all thought it actually ended. It's been a semi-peaceful half a year to a year since everything's happened. Atsu had logged off, everyone had moved on, and everything that happened was part of the past. And then he returned.
I get more?
A few days ago, Atsu went live again, acting like everything he's done in the past just didn't happen. Guys, never forget. You should never forget what someone has done in the past. This guy is arguably, if not objectively, a monster. If you choose to let him back into the gacha space just like that, then so be it. But that says more about you than it does about him. If you ask my opinion, he shouldn't ever be allowed to casually come back without consequences. And I think everyone should be thinking the exact same way.
Alright, so... Holy Jesus, that is, that's something. That is something. Alright, so we're gonna also react to the Mighty stuff, because I have not seen the, new thing that came out. That came on a Friday. But yeah, what's the story? I'm gonna be honest, they all suck. There are no winners. There are no I mean, they're all losers. It's just, you know, it's all bad. And, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. It's on Ratio, really. That's like the worst one. He has like no health. Yep. And this run sucks. Like, this run's been memeing on me like the entire time. Like, imagine like copying the same oh, is he fine? Okay, whatever, I guess. Alright, so let me see. The reward, yeah. Ugh, I'm just not gonna even bother. This is ass. This is not even ass. I'm not gonna even try. I don't know why, but the dice keep on screwing me in phase 1. I can tell. Just doesn't want to play ball. Alright. So let us proceed. So, Mighty. Okay. Alright, so what is it? Mighty. Just put HSR, it's like the latest thing. Alright. Let's take a look at this now. Wait, reading! Okay, good. Take that away.
It is time. Make your choice.
Ooh. Sick.
The day will come when your back bears the mark of your demise. Make your choice.
Oh my god, I love it. I'm already...
Talk too much. From now on, I am Strife. Submit or die.
Jesus. Oh. Whoa. God, Jesus Christ almighty. Okay. I was thrown off by the reading, but it's like, nah, forget that. Let's just do things, just constant things. But they're not nonsense things. They're things that like explain his story and like explain his like past a little bit and how he's feeling, what he's happening currently, what's going to happen in the future. Just things are just happening, but like in a good way. Happening, just but in a good way. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's been so long since I felt something that made me want to pull for a character. Holy Christ, I'm not gonna. But Jesus, this is easily this is, oh my god. There is no word in the Kremnoan language for reading. Just, oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna be honest, the Herta one is meh. I'm sorry. It's meh. It's amusing, but it feels like an SNL skit. You know what I mean? Amusing for the time, funny, but it's not memorable enough to keep to memory. Like, honestly, no. If you like the Herta one, you just really like Herta. It didn't convince me to pull for her. It's just her doing Herta things, but at that point, like, I mean, like, it's not like yoinking my ball sack to pull. This one, my scrot, it's at its stretching limit. You know what I mean? Like, this thing is grabbing you by the scrot and go, no, you want this character. You feel you need him. The Herta one, it's like, it's either you're getting him or you don't. But this one, it is pulling all the stops to convince you. The Herta one, it's not convincing you. It's just justifying your pull. It's just further justifying those who will and those who won't. The Firefly one, it broke. I had to because of the trailer. This one, it's up there. It is up there. It's very up there. I'm not gonna, but just, it's so good. I'm gonna be honest, his playstyle is very ooga booga, which is, you know, it makes sense for his character. Because, you know, he is the literal, like, he is the barbarian on your team. Like, there's beauty in his simplicity. But it's in a way where it's fun, I think. Whereas Jing Liu's, I don't know, there's something about it that just don't click. Because it's just so raw, ooga booga. And I love ooga booga. Ooga booga is fun. And it's not just the fun from the numbers, okay? Because after a while that gets boring and then you switch to somebody else if it's just the numbers. No, there's something about him going ooga booga along in tandem with the numbers that make it so good. Like, you feel it. Jing Li, you don't really feel it. It's just going through the motions. Like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Oh yeah, all the numb damage. Oh, everyone's dead. Okay. Like, literally, like, it's just, you know, it matches her character funny enough. It's just, you know, literally no pulse, no life to it. Here, I feel like I need to grab the biggest, like, dino leg I can find. Like one of those giant turkey legs you'd find in, like, Disney. I want to put on a loincloth, like, arch my back where I have a permanent hump, and I just want to go like that's the feeling I get. I just want to bonk something over the head with my giant oversized Disney turkey leg, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. Like, I know I'm gonna have fun doing it. No, you don't. I'm gonna have fun doing it. I love it. I love good, like, ooga booga nonsense fun, because the point of him is to die, which is cool. I like it. It does it well. I'm happy with it. It's close to changing minds, but it's not gonna change minds. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it did manage to change some people's minds. I will not fault it at all. I'm pulling for none of them. I'm more than likely going to be pulling for Hyacine. Maybe. Depending what her kid is. If I don't wait... depending how the story writes her, it might be, we have to see. We have to see. Because I like Hyacine for who she is. But we'll pull for Finon if he ends up being the Flame Reaver, which everyone's guessing, and myself included. Maybe. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to pull for Hyacine if she's not gonna do anything for my team. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's wasting my Jades on a character I can't even use. It's like, for example, pulling on Gay Foxman. For example. What's the point of pulling on for the Gay Foxman? Oh, sorry. That's wrestling. We're not into that. We're not talking about it right now. But like, yeah, sure, if I liked his personality, fine, but he's not getting any use. He's gonna sit there on my bench looking pretty. And there's no room on my bench for pretty. Everyone's pretty. So, in the context, no one is pretty if everyone's pretty. It's not good enough for me to pull. Because who cares if you're pretty? There's always going to be someone pretty. At this point, it's like stale. Who cares about pretty? That's why I look at casters and go, yeah, right, sure. It's just the animations, honestly. Because the personality is a negative horribly. But I really hope it's too soon for Hyacine's kit. All we know is that she is a healer remembrance type person. Now, hopefully she has the kind of utility that can help all teams and not be just for people like Castrus. Because if so, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip her. You know what I mean? So I gotta see what her kit is. Just her design, her personality, I love. But again, if she's useless, I'm sorry, but you're gonna sit pretty in the unpulled section of my databank. I can just look at you from there without needing to pull. You know, I don't have to spend. Looking at you is free. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe she has like a Numby, but that heals, which would be pretty cool. But I gotta see it in practice. But I'm keeping my eye on the website I look at. I'm gonna be honest, usually we go over everything in the patch, but we're just going to look at her. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about Castrus. I don't care about anything else coming out. I just care about Hyacine or whoever. Who's the other character? Oh, Oh god. Oh, I especially care less about the frickin' cat girl. Oh my god. Don't tell me her name. I don't care. I don't care. Her name's Cat Girl until she needs to earn her name before I even refer to her. Or I have to hear it in the story and then see her in the story. Just, ugh, my god. You have to pay me, unironically, to even look at that. Ugh. No, her name is Cat Girl. Someone strike that from the record. She needs to earn her name. I'm sorry, but a Nyana picture, you gotta try harder than that. How you doing, Gamefish? Hey, you're right. But anyway, I'm really hoping Hyacine is not just for Remembrance characters. Because if she is, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I like her. But, you know, it's okay. Oh, hold on. I didn't see that. I don't any limited abundance, so Hyacinth is a must. Oh, yes. Well, depending. Hopefully she's not too niche. That's my one paranoia. Oh, for all we know, Catgirl's going to be the coolest character. She probably... I hope so. Because that's called subverting expectations, and I like that. It's funny. I go in expecting, like, Castress, I hate her. I go in expecting to hate the Catgirl, but I love her. I think that'd be the most funny, poetic irony. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I go in expecting to like Castress, I hate her guts, but then all of a sudden Catgirl, I hate her, but then she's like the best one. Well, not higher than Nias, not higher than Mighty, but you know, I came out the way I went in one way and did not expect the other way to happen, essentially. I kind of want Mighty E1 because then I get to see a super big PP damage. I feel like you already get PP damage. At this point, you're just going obscene. I was settling into yet another beat. Ah, I see. How's it going? When are you coming home yet? Bro, how much longer do you have to stay out there? Unironic question, for real. But, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, wonder when we'll meet the cat. Probably in the next batch, yeah. Makes sense, because, you know, she's releasing in that patch, so I pray we see her.
Make your choice.
Catgirl's gonna be a thief? I want her to be interesting, and I'm gonna be honest, Castress is like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Who's worse, personality-wise? Aglia or Castress? We're taking out looks because they're both pretty and they both have big boobs, so who cares? Literally, even playing field. It's, oh man, it's hard to say. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for lurk pretzels. I feel like she'd fight with knives. Aglia? Oh wow, that's a lot for Aglia having a worse personality. Now, may I ask why? Well, in your guys, because I want to see your guys' opinion. I know why. I'm gonna be honest. I want to say Castress because I think when, fingers crossed, if she does not turn heel, then yeah, she is the worst. Because I'm still holding out that the reason why she is the way she is because she's secretly a villain and she can't show her true self, which is why she seems more muted. Like, for example, like at work, you guys can't fully be yourselves because, you know, work might think you're a little too silly and throw you in the silly room. So, for you to not let the silly out, you just don't do those parts of your personality. But what's left is bland. It's meh. People will think you're reserved. People will think you're calm. It's not that you don't have a personality. It's not that you're not calm. It's that you can't show that silly or people are going to call the dog catcher on you. And to me, those parts of Aglia's personality, you know, her being truly evil and truly having, like, no thought for human life, is that part that she's not showing. Hence why she looks like she has no personality, because most of her personality is screw you, I'm a demigod, I'm going to rule everything and everyone. So, that's why, as it looks, if there is no heel turn, I will say Aglia is the worst. But right now, Castress, I can't stand her personality. I don't care what the reason is anymore. She's literally sadness from inside out, and that is treacherous and annoying. I would rather have boring than really annoying. Because, I'm gonna be honest, almost every single character...
Yeah, can't show our true colors at work or we get labeled all these stupid things like dumbass or racist.
Exactly. You gotta hold back, you silly. And Castress literally is so annoying. She is so annoying. Now, would you rather have a negative personality than no personality? Well, I'm gonna be honest, that's genuinely up to preference. That's generally up to your preference. Some people prefer no personality over people with negative personality, which Castress has. It's a lot of characters told her to frickin' chill out. A lot of characters have. And there's no way at this point you can justify that Castrus doesn't have reverse personality. Without, like, bro, even Treeby had to tell her. I'm gonna be honest, I had so much hope for that conversation to go differently for Castrus and Treeby, but Castrus just continued being sadness. Sadness risks. Hold on, how do you do with, like, a hybrid of their names? Sadris? Sadris? Okay, hold on. What's a good hybrid of the name? Sadness Riss? Sadneris? I'm trying to, like, hybrid the names, but it just sounds so like, ugh, like you try to say it and it just doesn't come out of the mouth. It's just like, ugh. But oh, you're talking about something different. That's not her personality. That's not her personality. That's her chest. Hey, how's it going?
Enough.
Hey, I'm Ophelia Sky. I do whatever I want. Right now, we're looking at the Mighty. We did look at the Mighty trailer, and we're trying to figure out a mix of Castrus's name and Sadness from Inside Out. And I can't figure it out for the life of me. Thank you for the shout out. Super appreciate it. And we're trying to discuss what's worse, Aglia's personality or Castrus's personality. And I'm gonna be honest, genuinely, there is no wrong answer because I can see a reason for both. Now normally I'd make fun of you if you have the wrong opinion, but genuinely I could see either or. Would you rather deal with someone with no personality or someone with negative reverse personality? What do you? No one is against me. I think they're both annoying. But if I had to choose one, I'd rather go with Aglia. No one's against me. It's just, people would rather prefer that. I wouldn't. But I'm gonna be honest, like I said, if she doesn't turn heel, then I would agree. I would rather go for Castrus. Like, genuinely. But the thing is, we don't know yet. My worst fear is that she doesn't turn heel. And if she doesn't turn heel, then I hate Aglia way more than anything Castrus has ever done. So we don't know until we continue the story. I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a crap what Castrus' reason is. She's too annoying. She's too annoying, period. It has to be a really good reason. But, again, we don't know yet. Until the story or the arc concludes, I don't know. Like, in hindsight...
For me with Castrish, I have that YouTube meme. I mean, it's alright.
Nah. But, like, genuinely, like, once the arc is over, we gotta see where Aglia is, if she's still a villain or a good guy. If she's still a good guy, I hate her way more. I hate, strong word, but I don't like her way more because it doesn't justify the weird way she's acting. You know what I mean? Like, why is your first thought when you see someone is to kill them? Her first, no good guy looks at you and goes, she's going straight up Omni-Man. Except with bazongas. You know what I mean? Where Omni-Man is the big butt, she has the giant, mommy milkers. You know what I mean? Like, she's literally doing Omni-Man things, and Omni-Man's the bad guy. So it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care what Caster's thing is. I get where the story might be heading, and it doesn't, I'm gonna be honest, whether you find it justifiable or not, it doesn't matter. That's just how she is, and it's annoying. We just know why she's annoying now. But again, to me, it's all on Aglia. It's all on Aglia. In my opinion. And then, again, once it concludes, I will, who the heck is this? Hey, speaking of, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I don't like looking at people's showcases. Unless I want to, or it's relevant. I look up a random guy more than I look up any of the established guys. Anyway, but we gotta see at the end of the arc, and then I'll officially say whether, I'd rather now deal with Castrus. Now knowing what we fully know. I'll be more surprised if she has a twin sister that she's been looking for. Maybe. Not really. I'll be mad, though, because you know what that means? They're pulling a frickin' Raiden, and that's another one that had... It does not justify what she did in Inazuma. It better not. They better not go the twin sister route. They better not. Because that story, like, I thought, oh, it must be a real... I'm going to be honest. I think I said this
Ugly are
before.
looking at unsalted soul teens. Look at what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
Honestly, yeah. She's literally Omni-Man, but with giant double Z's. You mean there are 4 of those boobas? Dang. No, unironically, like, I think Raiden May's story would have been much better if she was a mother whose child had died. That's way more justifiable. Way more deeper. Way more justifiable. It makes you feel more actually sympathetic towards her. And that is way more heartbreaking. And just like a mother's wrath is like what she did is the equivalent of a mother's wrath. Just exploding it on her own people, because literally you lost a life you brought into the world. Your sister died. Okay. That's it. Okay. Twin sister, okay, cool. That doesn't justify what you did to your people. I'm sorry. Like, it's like saying your uncle died, okay. So if they made her a mother, I think that would have been much better. Because that would justify the amount of human atrocities she actually caused. Because what she did was human atrocities. Like, she literally ripped people's souls and put them in a disgusting display in a statue. I know it was the puppet, but it's the fact that you're aware that there's this bad stuff happening for your, sense of whatever she was doing in that little gamer room of hers. I forget what it's called, Eternity or whatever she call it. But, bruh, come on. Like, that's disgusting. I know it's fictional, but that's just, it makes me think of, like, for example, Hitler. I know it's an extreme example. It's like him taking the eye or the teeth of people that he sent to the place that, you don't come back from. And he puts them into a statue in the middle of the city for everyone to see. Those are people. Those were once people. And you put that in a very disgusting display in the middle for everyone to see? As a warning? Bruh. Yukong is a perfect mother. Of course you can. She's a god. Who cares? Gods can do whatever they want. There's no rules saying gods can't do that. There's nothing in the rules saying that gods can't... Minnesota? Yeah, they're sent to Minnesota. Exactly. So, you understand why what she did, the justification is not good for all those horrendous deeds. Now Castress, she did not do those things. She's just very hyper-uber annoying. So it's not going to be as bad as the Raiden May comparison, but it has to be really damn good to... Like, I'm gonna be honest, if she... one way could justify her being the way she is if she is part of, like, another person. Like, they're doing, like, the the Sela thing in Honkai Impact, where there's 2 castresses. And one of them is a happier castress, and another one is the sad castress. Like, that's the only way I can justify her moping and groping. I'd be like, okay, it's not that she is sad, it's that she's a half of another person and we got the most annoying half. Meanwhile, the happy half, which is the one I'd rather be with, is just, going la la la, skipping through, like, the literal field of posies in her whole animation. You know what I mean? Like, that's so far... I mean, there might be other better reasons, but that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. There could be other reasons why, but, like, she's just so insufferable. Like, at this point, watch her other half. Oh, that's what I'm saying! I'm gonna be so mad if we got the caca half! Meanwhile, the good, more interesting, more like layered depth is like, oh hey, peace. So like Watchy's like a gamer. She like has like a hunch when she like sits over her teleslate. She chews gum. She's just vibing. She loves hugging people. Except she knows how to control her death powers. Like, I would love that. Oh, I want that now. I want there to be 2 castresses, and we get a happier castress that we get to hear more from. And then we just drop off the other sad castress somewhere else. Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know about that weird stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know. How you doing, Cloud A? But anyway. Like how Triby would be better if Trianne was one of the main 3? Exactly! Oh my god, we've died like a gajillion times at this point in the story. Who cares?
Sophie wants a character that chews gum, is a vibe, and is a gamer. That's Silver Wolf.
Silver Wolf is not a vibe. Let's be real. She's the kind of... She has the reverse vibe. She has reverse vibe energy because she doesn't want to be around you. She'd rather be alone she's the kind of autist that wants to like keep you away and keeps to themselves, which I get. I stand. I love that. That's valid and correct, and I love it. But not like that. I'm talking about like a diva type, you know what I mean? Someone who's personable, someone who's, you want a streamer? No, we already have Gwynaeth then. I just want I want the exact opposite of what Castress is now. Just take opposite of that and just give me, like, anything Castress does, do the reverse and give me that. Silver Wolf is slurring at Marvel Rivals while you talk to her hologram. For real, right? And also base behavior. Yeah, very base behavior. Alright. So. I'm sure I'm sure they'll have some good writing to justify her wet blanket personality. I'm hoping it's that one, where they just pull a Sela from Honkai Impact the Third and make it, 2 different people the same name. Let us begin with PF and see what this deal is. Oh, it is. Hey, yo. I'm gonna be honest. You think I'd learn what these symbols mean by now? I have not. I have to click through them multiple times before I have to find the right one. I didn't read that, I'll be honest. Oops. What does that say? After an ally uses a basic attack or ultimate to deal damage to enemy target. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go Kururu here. Okay, we're gonna you. Why not? Okay. No, I'm talking about the Honkai Impact one, not the Star Rail one. If you were listening, don't be honest, I don't know her personality in that game either. So yeah. Physical, okay. Okay. Here. Here. Okay. Oh. Gotta change them up. Okay. This one, where is he? Cool. That one, and then there's a steam we're gonna go through. Okay. Go. This here. Okay. Alright. Let's go.
どう始末するかは私の気分次第。鳴り響き。運試しと行こう。燃やし尽くせ。は？目は巡る。
Okay.
はっと。逃がさないわ。くるくる。
Alrighty. Heck yeah.
逃がさないわ。くるりん。私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。逃がさないわ。くるくる。命のいずれ。
I'm having fun now, but I feel like the real work will start in the last one.
まだわか人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。逃がさないわ。くるりん。逃がさないわ。
It's pessimistic. Nice. Hey, that's awesome. Yakuza games are always so good.
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげ
Welcome.
るね。くるりん。まだわかっ人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。くるくる。研究の価値あり。はっ。逃がさないわ。くるりん。当たりだ。
I think they'd spend more than that.
逃がさないわ。くるくる。戦闘は設計みたいなものよ。ふっふっはっ。逃がさないわ。くるりん。まだ分かってないの。人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。くるくる。
Using how she doesn't even say it anymore. I don't play a lot of Castlevanias.
私が誰だかこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりん。
That's
何見てる？
amusing.
はっと。生命はふっ。逃がさないわ。くるくる。ちゃんと直さないと。 やっ。ベッド。気をつけて。私が誰こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。 逃がさないわ。くるりん。まだわかっ人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。
Okay. I notice how you're doing less fire. Nice. I'm noticing. I see it.
すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか、気をつけて。くるくる。あんたのために用意したのよ。ふっふっはっ。
I'm noticing it's much more larger slowdown. Yeah, this part really sucks. This part really sucks because now it's like, oh, now it's all what? And a lot of the stuff that isn't mainly on my team. Just imaginary. Oh yeah. Right. Oops. Oh, I can level one at a time. That's fine. I don't like that. Welcome back, Texan. Hold on, let me restart that. I didn't even need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I was at like 98%. I didn't need to do that. I just didn't do that. Yes, he is. Oh, they exist, but they're just not here currently. I was just waiting for that to go away before I ulted.
しょう。クララも助けてスワローグ。湘南に過ぎない。この歌声で勝利を。はっ。今宵星々の反響。
俺が一心伝心か。焦るな。
勇気を。
殲滅開始。
砲丸を持ってみるべし。
I shouldn't have beat there, but it's whatever. I gotta remember that the ult gives a lot. Why not? I don't care. I think we got full stars here, so yeah, we got full stars. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, now let's get the caca we're looking at the end. Alright, let's get all that. Alright, let's get the caca at the end. Alright. Huh? So... Bum. Okay. Let me see. Break damage. Every kind of care. Is this one for him? I'm sure. Just that one. And then... Okay. So that. Alright! I'll swap out Ting Yun for Ron Mei if it doesn't work out. Alright.
活目してまとう。
涼しいですね。
海魚水
Okay, let's try it out.
償いたまえ。
千の珍奇を一心同期。諸悪退散。優しくするね。動じないで。
戦輪は権限した。総理世を注が。天候の花。さあ飲む。食材の時だ。
Oh.
この力が差は天候の花。戦輪は権限した。総理世を注が。
客をもてなさないと。
Hiya!
遊んでよ。頑張って。
That's what it feels like. Yeah, I saw the SpaceX got launched. It's awesome. Oh wait, wait. What happened with it? Hold on. I can't focus and read. Apologies.
さあ飲む。
輪を持って淘汰しとなす。諸悪退散。
Let go.
千の珍奇を持って鼓舞一心同期。
もうじゃ再臨。
Smash got stuck on the ice sister. Oh,
戦輪
that's
は
not very
権
good.
限した。
That's not very good at all.
世を注が。天候の花。
いい子にしてね。動じないで。
千両の石この力が騒いでいる。天候の花。さあ飲め。戦輪は権限した。総理世を注が。
I don't know why, but I know it wasn't the government wanted them to.
Two astronauts were supposed to come down from the International Space Station, but the rocket to bring them down had a problem. So they were stuck for much longer. SpaceX just sent a rocket up with a...
天候の花。
Oh crap, that was a lot of work. Relief crew. Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
見つけてごらん。
天候の花。さあ飲め。天使を授けん。緊張は不要だ。償いたまえ。
Gotcha.
客をもてなさないと。諸悪退散。千の珍奇をも一心同期。
I should have ulted. God damn it.
いい度胸
I
だ。
was unsure. That was a bad showing on my part.
動じないで。
この力が騒いでいる。は？戦輪総理世を注が。
Okay.
非か楽天候の花。
Might put whatchamacallit? Remembrance, I'm seeing more in here, maybe? Maybe. So far that is a no-go there. Alright, that's fine. Make some adjustments. Alright. Alright. Okay. Instead, we're going to go for it's not gonna help. Honestly, I think probably Can we Kuduru through it? Can we Kuduru through it? I can try to Kuduru through it, see how that goes. So we need something faster. And down here we're gonna do you. And then you. Oops, not you. You. And then we're gonna do follow up. Follow up and see how that goes. Alright. Kicking my legs, kicking my legs. Oh, pardon me. Alright. Let's try it out. We're cutting her pieces. Like good nice pieces. Why not? Am I supposed to just destroy the can? I don't know, it's like a... I don't know what it is, actually. Let's be honest. I don't know what it is. Ah, that's where the fire part does not come in handy. Eh? Dippy.
ちゃんと直さないと。
イカ様はなし気をつけて。
くるくる。まだわかっ。人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。ドドリン。
買いだ。
Notice how you're not hitting or giving her to anything.
感謝してね。はっと。私が誰？こんな大きなダイヤモンド。
Notice, I see these things.
逃がせないわ。くるくる。やっ。
遊んであげるよ。サイは投げられた。すべてを失う。はたまた手に入れるか。気をつけて。
今宵星々の反響。
Alright, again.
くるりん。
Still no fire. That's fine.
まだ分かって。人間は星空を掌握する欲望を隠さない。私もよ。壊れないよ。
買いだ。
くるくる。
Yeah, the lack of fire is very annoying.
くるりん。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。逃がせないわ。
気をつけて。
くるくる。
ベッド。
Like, I noticed the giant difference. Like, it's a gigantic difference.
はたまた手に入れるか。
Like, the lack of fire sucks, because you can't feed into each other.
遊んであげるよ。
戦闘は設計みたいなものね。やっ。まだ分かっ。人間は
Like, honestly, it's very annoying.
私もよ。
買いだ。
Yeah, I notice a big difference. Okay. I'm just going as normal and then modify it.
退陣するときは慎重に気を待て。鳴り響け。安静。律令がごと。
Just so I can get the completion down, you know?
本質は同じ。楽しいですか？
陛下に慈悲の求めるもの名声人に私に続け。この身をもってあなた
I just get close, why not?
導こう。内定よここへ。
Or I could switch Ron May and what's your face? Let me try that. No to hit, that's fine. Try switching the two. See how that goes. This break is more important for the first one than it really is for the second.
世の万物人事なす
気を逃してはならぬ陛下に慈悲なる茨をこくさ泣いてよここへタッチキル
Gotta remember to E with a boo.
研究の価値ありはっ消化勝利
私に続くあなた守り導こう
命の葉いずれ風に吹き落とされる
I honestly think just switching them around would be better. Thanks anyway.
陛下に慈悲なし名声人に気を逃してはならない泣いてよここへタッチキル
湘南に過ぎない優美な身構えですね
Oops. I completely forgot about her. Whatever. Do this first. You gotta pay attention to skill points because what's her face is due again. Alright.
陛下に慈悲なしさあこの身をもってあなたを守り導こう私に続く泣いてよここ
Yeah,
へ
we're fine. She'll have skill points.
タッチキル
Gucci gang.
いずれ風に吹き落とされる楽しいですか
気を逃してはならない名声人に陛下に慈悲なし
占いましょう陰陽転換
Okay.
研究の価値ありはっ
泣いてよここへタッチキル呼ぶコンスクーさあ私に続くこの身をもってあなたを守り導
So yeah, we're gonna do one important switch and see if that helps. So yeah, so we're going to switch them around. The problem is that Himiko becomes useless in the last part. We don't get our wombo combos quickly. Beginning part's easy, but then when you get to this part, we kind of get cucked. So let's see, it's mostly ice and imaginary. So what we're gonna do ice and imaginary. And then here. Alright. Okay. Try Himiko here. And if we don't get better results, I have different other ways. Alright. Because the break, especially for Himiko, is super important. Is he in the circle? Oh, come on. And now I gotta do it again just because I messed up my technique order. Okay. Alright, so. Alright. Okay. See, like, it's much different when we have some fire weakness in there. Like, it makes a world of difference. I think I should have held off on my big ult. I think I should have held off on my big ult. That's okay. That's for next time. Lack of fire sucks again. Perfect. Now that's what we like to see, get it? What else am I waiting on? Yeah, this part, it gets really annoying, because it's like, bruh. I might... Wind, Quantum, Imaginary. Yeah... Maybe Fu here instead to help with the Quantum overlap, I think. So far, it's such a big disparage between all those. Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted in the chat. To be honest, it's such a bad disparage. Hold on. Oh my god, that part is such a slog, and even then, it doesn't get better after that point. All right. All right. How do we make up for it? How do we make up for it? Who needs to be here to help with this? What do we got? Okay. Let me see what the people on the app are doing. Because usually that's like a good way to say. Huh? What happened? Oh, Roxanne, oh my god. So, okay, so unrelated. This is just CM Docs. Okay, so like, quick moment, okay? So, they're not calling her up to the main roster. I'm so confused. I guess she was only in the main roster temporarily because they realized they don't have enough female talent. Like, now I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she's not gonna be officially moved until draft day. So her being on the main roster was just because they realized they have a lack of women. Meanwhile on NXT, it's all the best women. So yeah, so she got demoted back down to NXT until the draft day, which is honestly how I think it should have been to begin with. But you know, when all you have is just one girl being showed all the time, you know, you gotta go to the other place where it has all the other female talent. Not to say that there isn't any other talent in the women's wrestling roster. It's just, you know, they keep shoving out the same crusty ones over and over again. Like, for example, imagine like in Star Rail, like they just re-released Kafka for the millionth time. Like, yeah, she's great, but like, okay, what else? Like, you kind of want other things at this point. And you're like, you love Kafka, but like, you want to see other people now because now it's starting to get boring. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have a chance to see other people do other things. Interesting. Did they use Imbibe or Lune for the... No, it's Pickle Shadow. PF, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm like, why are they using Imbibe or Lune in the second one? He's not even there. There's no whatchamacallit. Tell her to play Repo? No. That's what I was wondering. Are we supposed to go no sustain for the beginning? And I think the answer is yes. Because I was guessing, are we supposed to go no sustain here? And the answer might be yes. I'll try it. I'll definitely try it. So they went Remembrance. Oops. Because I'm guessing we might need to go no, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna say something controversial. Jade Cargill is super boring to me. I mean, when your personality is just being good looking and showing up, it's kind of... I mean, she has some wrestling talent, but she's still very rough around the edges. Instead, they put... Okay. So you can try this one. See how this goes. Told me to tell you to play a far better game called Repo instead of this weeb trash. Oh, no, not her personality. It's just winning. Yeah, she literally just... Like, literally, here. You exist. Boom. You win. Like, literally, like, not even, like... Like, there's no, like... There's no, like, crests and valleys to her journey. It's just, I show up, I win. Hence, the end. Everyone lived happily ever after. Shut up. That's literally what it is. You existed? Oh, you win! Yay! Everyone is happy. Like, that's not... There's no journey. There's not a lot to, like, follow through with, you know? It's like, meh. Like, who wants that? I don't want that. Who wants that? I tried to make her have a Goldberg-style run in AEW. I don't know what his run in AEW was, so I can't comment. What was it like? Was it just him also just showing up and winning? Because I'll be honest, I have no idea. Luigi winning by absolutely doing nothing vibes? Yeah! Show up, boom, you win! Good night! Have a good day at work. But yeah, for real, you exist, you win! Just, you know, there's nothing interesting in that. You like seeing the journey, not just, you know, showing up and win. So they wanted Jade to have a long winning streak and always win. Well, it's for the inevitable, quote quote, the inevitable fall, whenever that'll be. Nice. Not nice. Still much closer than what I was at before. Like Goldberg back in WCW back in the 90s. I don't know what that is, so my answer is yes. My answer is yes. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, always winning, not fun. Who likes that? Nobody. Oh, I just realized. Oh. Restart. Because I didn't even notice her E. I got distracted by the freaking conversation, I won't lie. Oopsie. Like Roman for... Yeah! I mean, he has it. I'm gonna be honest. This is before I was following, so I like have no clue. But I know a lot of people didn't like it. So I don't know if it's to a similar degree, to be honest. But yeah, of the similar vein. Roman at least had some backstory and intrigue, true. Like, literally Jade Cargill just showed up. And they're both winning. You know what I mean? I wish I could wake up and just decide to be the winner, right? Life of Jade Cargill in a nutshell. Did I mess up again? Aguia may have more personality than Jake Hart. Nah, no, I wouldn't say that. No. I wouldn't say that, no. Oh god damn, I did it again, didn't I? Frick. I got too distracted. I gotta focus, gotta focus. See, I get distracted. And I don't focus. Like, I'm like thinking, yeah. They are like that, aren't they? I get distracted with wrestling and oh my gosh. Yeah, stop distracting me. Distracting me. No more wrestling. I gotta like skill point manage here. No more fun! Yeah, it's time to get serious.